New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Good evening. Welcome to Evening Prayer with New Thought Media Network. I'm Reverend Dr. Sharri Johnson, and I am a member of the New Thought Media Prayer Team. We are a group of ministers and practitioners from around the world who have made a commitment to be here twice a day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. for just one reason. And that reason is to pray with you, for you, and about you. So there are some things we want to make sure you know we know. For instance, there is no such thing as a silly prayer. Nothing is or ever could be too big or too small to pray about. So whatever that prayer request is, send it to us. It's worth it. And on the heels of that one comes, there's a really good chance, I would call it a probability, that you're going to have a prayer request that does not come at 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Not a problem. We got you covered. We have a special email, prayer@ntmedia.org. It is available 24/7, 365. So whenever that prayer request pops into your head or your heart, you just shoot us an email and let it go because it's taken care of. And one of the reasons we are able to do that and all of the other wonderful things that New Thought Media does is because of all of the wonderful people who find our website, ntmedia.org, locate that lovely little donate button and click on it. It gives us the power, the offering, the opening to be able to extend our reach literally across the globe, to expand New Thought teachings literally across the globe. And we are so very grateful for your generosity, for your spiritual generosity, for your love, for your prayers. And we return that love at least 150%. So what we do here at New Thought Media is called affirmative prayer. And what that means is that we don't beg God for anything. We don't try to change God's mind about how the universe works. We understand that none of that is necessary or helpful because there's only one reason for prayer. One. And that reason is to change, lift, alter, expand the consciousness of the person doing the praying. Therefore, not only do we pray affirmative prayers, but we pray them in the first person so that you can listen in the first person with the ears of your heart. Let the words that you hear become your words. Let the prayer become your prayer. And then you become the prayer who receives the benefit of the prayer. It's as easy as that. So our reading this evening is, it's a poem I found back in 2015 when I was in ministerial school, and I saved it. I use it every now and then because it tickled me so much. It's by a woman named Courtney Walsh. The title is Dear Human, and it's a letter from God to us. The title is Dear Human. Dear human, you've got it all wrong. You didn't come here to master unconditional love. That is where you came from and where you'll return. You came here to learn personal love, universal love, messy love, sweaty love, crazy love, broken love, whole love, infused with divinity, lived through the grace of stumbling, demonstrated through the beauty of messing up often. You didn't come here to be perfect. You already are. You came here to be gorgeously human, flawed and fabulous, and then to rise again into remembering. But unconditional love, stop telling that story. Love, in truth, doesn't need any other adjectives. It doesn't require modifiers. It doesn't require the condition of perfection. It only asks that you show up and do your best, that you stay present and feel fully, that you shine and fly and laugh and cry and hurt and heal and fall and get back up and play and work and live and die as you. It's enough. It's plenty. Isn't that a delight? So I'm going to invite you to relax into your chair and allow it to support you so we can take this into treatment. If it's comfortable, close your eyes. And if it's not, don't worry about it because it doesn't matter a bit. Just let the words you hear be your words. Let the heart that is in the prayer be your heart. In the name of good, I unify myself with the divine presence. Fear has no place in my being. God is not afraid of anything. The divine mind has no enemies. The spirit knows no opposites. As I consciously draw close to this divine center and the source of all being, I feel the radiation of its warmth and color. I enter into that faith made perfect through love and confidence. That assurance made complete by the abandonment of myself to the divine, acknowledging good in all my ways, desiring only the good for others, refusing to accept evil as part of the divine kingdom. I rest in calm assurance. Peace, poise, and power belong to my kingdom. Joy and love are gifts from on high, gifts that I gladly acknowledge and enthusiastically accept, knowing that the gift is not to be alone, but is the gift of life to all that lives. I gladly share my good, scattering it everywhere. Knowing that everything is love, I gladly give myself to life, to the joy of living. With unbounded gratitude, I release this word into the infinite law of mind, knowing the work is done, the manifestation is complete, and all is well. And so it is. And so I let it be, and so I celebrate. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this has been just the perfect wrap up to your evening and that it will lead to the best night's sleep you've ever had. I also hope you'll come back again and again and again because New Thought Media Network is way more than just an evening and morning prayer kind of place. We have almost 40 hours of programming every single week. And let me show you the coolest thing. On Sundays, we have 6 different centers that live stream their services to New Thought Media. You could stay home in your jammies and do God stuff all day long. In fact, you could stay home in your jammies and do God stuff most of the week with New Thought Media Network. On Tuesdays, if you're not terribly busy, one of the programs we have is mine, Global Focus Today. Ta-da! It's an interview program where I interview New Thought ministers, focus ministers from across the New Thought movement, and focus ministers, as you might suspect are ministers who don't have a brick and mortar church and a congregation, and instead they have a special focus for ministry. Mine is education. But I have guests on my show who only work with animals, who only work with incarcerated people or unhoused people. I have one who only does weddings and memorials. That's her entire ministry. I have a couple who are so funny that it makes me laugh just saying their names, and some that are such marvelous musicians that it surprises me that they don't have wings and halos. And the coolest thing for me about Global Focus today is that I never fail to learn something I didn't already know. Every single one of my guests, even the ones who've come back more than once, always teach me something. They've always learned something since the last time they saw me. They share it and I learned something too. And boom, that makes it not a wasted day, because a wasted day is one where I didn't learn anything. So I hope that you will come back, that you will find lots of things that are uplifting and fulfilling and entertaining. And if perchance there is something you think of that would be a wonderful program for us that isn't there, we've got that covered too. New email address, info@ntmedia.org. The whole reason, again, available 24/7, 365, and the whole reason it's there is so that if you get an inspiration for a program or a project that New Thought Media could do, all you have to do is send us an email, and then we'll know about it too. Do not concern yourself that it might be the case that 6 other people told us that idea. Doesn't matter. Because what matters is if 6 other people got the idea and none of you told us. Send us the information. We'll be happy to have it. And in the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And I hope I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.